Okay, quick video. Show you how to fix a little Halloween rat. It's a little rubber rat, and believe it or not, this one has some sort of weird sentimental value. Maybe I'll tell you the story later. But anyways, it's quite a few years old, and if you look, the rubber's starting to get a little dry rotted, starting to split. So, just kind of looking at it, and I'm thinking, well, that actually could work. So if you look here, get it in focus here. If you look here, that's the exact same as this over here. The only difference is that it's filled in with a combination of some Elmer's glue and of course a little bit of red and a little bit of green to tone it down. It's a little too pink or what have you. So just kind of mix it up. Get this little concoction here. One thing to remember is it dries clear. It's Elmer's glue, people. You're not really adding that much paint. Obviously the clear will have a tint, but trust me. And here, let's look at this. Here's a couple I did like a day or two ago just to see how it would look over time. You can see a couple little spots I had to fill in a little bit better. But if you look at it, it's pretty tough. So basically what you're doing is you're taking the Elmer's glue and you're filling the foam, or the stuffing in this thing, and you're kind of making it's like filling fiberglass, I guess. And your mold's already there, so you just kind of shove the fiberglass in there and seal it all up. Now, this is by no means permanent. Paint is water-based, so the more it gets wet, it will break down. But this doesn't go outside and it doesn't get wet, so I'll be alright there. Just kind of take a little paintbrush, whatever. You know, for something bigger like this, I want a little bit more in there, so I buy these. These are shish kebab skewers. Little bamboo shish kebab skewers. They come in a package of like, I don't know, 50 or something like that, and they're really cheap and they work perfect for this stuff. All sorts of things. Little stirring sticks. They work great for stirring together epoxies. Maybe I'll make a video for a quick tip on no mess epoxy cleaning or mixing. I'll figure the title out later. So yeah, just kind of get it in there really good. You're trying to fill that cavity there. And don't worry. I mean, just try to get the majority of it inside the crack. And what'll happen is that stuffing inside will act like a sponge, and it'll just suck it right in there. And that's what we want it to do. Just kind of push it down in. And there you have it. Pretty easy. This little piece right here. So now, what I usually do is I take just a little foam brush. It's actually a little wet, because remember it's water-based, so I just kind of go around the edge of it just to grab a lot of the excess there. Just take it and shove it up in those little cracks up there, and just kind of spread it out. And you can even clean it up further by taking a taking it completely dry, cloth, whatever, so a piece of a shirt. And you just kind of go right in there. You see? Oop. And there you have it. When that dries, that'll be nice and dark and it's a little bit more of a sense of realism. And see, just before I go, I'll show you down here. Because this rat doesn't exactly have the greatest posture, so he kind of slumps. And you can see it started cracking in parts, just kind of started pushing up. Well, think about it. I mean, it's what real skin would do, right? So, just kind of take your glue and glob it in there. Since that's pretty open and deep, I want a little bit more, so you just kind of get a nice little glob and just glob it in there. Now you can open it up just a bit. Remember, it's going to go back. Just glob it in there. Kind of, a little trick to just kind of twist it as you're coming out a little bit back and forth. That way, those fibers will kind of start sticking to one another, and they won't stick to your little stir stick too much. So, anyways, there you have it. Quick fix. And this, of course, can be done on any sort of stuffed thing like this. I guess it's rubber. Little Santa Clauses, or you know, just anything. Use your imagination. Figure out what it's doing, and then figure out what else it could do.